Hi guys, this is Ethereal Awaken. I'm doing individual zodiac sign readings. This one's for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check your north nodes. The best gauge is your heart. If it resonates with you, then there's something there for you. If it leaves a bad taste in your mouth, spit it out. Walk away. No big deal. More importantly, if something in you is angered or triggered, then that's most likely spirit trying to pull something out of you to heal. And I'm happy to do that. I'm happy to help and guide in any way I can. So Spirit, what messages do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in Virgo. What messages do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in the sign of Virgo. What messages do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Thank you in advance. Current energy, Nine of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. Heart space, Queen of Swords. Hanged Man. Ooh, Virgo. Gaining some major power here. Possible outcome. Knight of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Whoa. Whoa, Virgo. Underlying energy, Wheel of Fortune. Knight of Cups and Eight of Pentacles. All right, so something has ended a cycle for you. And it looks like you saw this one coming. It looks like you noticed something. There was some thoughts. I mean, this is Nine Swords. So this is, you were up at night and you're like, man, this thing is hitting me again. Causing me to lose sleep. Causing me to have some disruptions in my peace. How did I get to this? Because this is current energy. This is freedom from that. This is recognizing that everything you want and desire in life is attainable by simply allowing yourself to come out of these swords. Using those swords, cutting those binds off of you. The same thoughts that get you into a problem, a change of perspective, helps you come out of it. And then you start recognizing, because these are both nines, this is like cycle completed, and then your underlying energy, there's that 10. The Wheel of Fortune said, bam, you are spit out. We're in your heart space, honestly looking at things from the different perspective. Taking these same Nine Swords and going, oh, I'm going to cut those binds off. With the same thoughts. It's a complete looking at things from different perspectives, but you're honest. This is an honest, in your heart, you're knowing, you see, you take, I'm not allowing myself to cut corners. I'm not allowing myself to bullshit myself anymore. This is how the Nine of Pentacles in the current energy, possible outcome, offering something to the world and to yourself that puts you in the position of manifesting everything you want. The King of Pentacles looks at his kingdom and says, I went out and I got the things necessary to build this kingdom up. And your kingdom is anything that you find comfort and love and home and hearth and all of those warm, beautiful things in. It is physical things. This world is here for us to enjoy. And recognizing that this is the offer of those things to yourself on a growing scale. Like it's not going to start, like, all these lessons, all these cycles that we go through, as we enter into a new cycle, you're just like a baby. You've come out of one cycle, now you're going to, like, be Knight of Cups. This is underlying energy. You're not Knight of Cups with your Eight of Pentacles. So this is hard work, emotionally hard, emotional work. To recognize that there's an offering to yourself that needs to happen, so that the cycles, as you begin a new one, I'm just like a baby. I'm just like an infant in this. And here's the progression. Knight of Cups allows the emotional beginning. I'm emotionally fulfilling to myself, and now I'm physically giving to myself, I'm physically giving to myself what I need to build my kingdom, and then I'll have enough to be fair and go around. That hard work through your emotions is what's going to make this new cycle a little bit easier. The progression will be so much easier. You'll go from Knight of Pentacles to King of Pentacles just like that. I mean, look at all the yellow. That's happiness and abundance and joy. And that's looking around you and going, oh my gosh. And it simply came from looking at the same thought processes that bind you and put you sleep, not sleeping at night, and anxiety and worry and depression. The same thoughts, now looked at honestly and from a different perspective, have pulled you into a progression where you recognize that this new cycle is going to be different. I'm going to give myself first, and then I'll have enough to give the kingdom. This cycle's new. I have to kind of baby myself a little bit and know that failure is just a way of learning, not to do it that way. We're going to try something different, but keep going. You want to keep going through the progression. And you're physically going to manifest everything you want simply by taking the same processes that physically manifest everything you want in your reality are the same way that they manifest in your feelings and emotions. Knowing that it starts as this crude kind of, not sure how to get there, but we're going to get there. And then you just keep going. When a flower is growing, it starts off in that seed. And it pops through, just kind of like a baby being born. It pops through the crowns and it comes out. It's going to be painful at first, but then as it's growing, it kind of looks wretched, not quite right and discolored. And then as it's growing up, reaching further up into the heavens, because flowers grow through the ground and reaching up towards the sky, it starts to become this more beautiful thing. So it's like that whole progression. A baby that is born doesn't know anything. You have to love it and care for it. And then it starts walking and it's wobbly. And, these same processes are all through life. You see them in everything. So you can't just shoot out of the box. Look, I'm a king. I'm great. To think of yourself in that manner is only going to set yourself up for the failures and the anxiety and why didn't I do it right and why didn't I and why, because an honest look and an honest change in perspective simply sees that these are the same processes that are necessary in life so that we can manifest something in a progression. We can manifest in a progression. So it's more attainable. We recognize each step of the way as that hard work. This knight will be a king or queen. The cycle, when it's repeating, it starts off crude, but that's no reason to stop. It's just simply looking at it as that's just the nature of cycles that we go through. It's how we get from the knight to the king. It's a progression. Absolutely necessary and absolutely beautiful, Virgo. This is a recognition of the same thoughts and processes, the same thoughts and mental processes that put us in anxiety and depression are the ones that set us free by simply honestly changing perspective and recognizing that progression is necessary to manifest something that you can sustain. Hope this helps. Thanks, Virgo.